I don't forget because it was a day before my birthday. And I was happy, you know. I went to the shopping, to the mall, and then I buy a couple gifts to my lovely wife. And we come back home. It was my friend's house. And then like there, we start like watching TV, movies, things like that. And we fall asleep. We start sleeping, and then in the middle of the night, my friend, he wake up coughing. And I wake up, and then he started to yell to me, like calling my name. I get out from my bed and then run to the kitchen, and there was a fire and a lot of smoke, like black smoke. You see movie, like sometimes you see the fire and people walk in the middle of the fire, like it's not true, man, because it hurts, it burns really bad, you know. You feel in your skin. I feel like I was getting hot. All this black smoke was going inside the room, and I remember like I breathed like deep, and I felt like there's smoke inside my lungs, and I couldn't breathe. And then I started coughing like really bad. I was coughing like I spit like a black thing, you know, like from the smoke. It was crazy. Three days after the fire, you know, I come back to the house, and I take a look to see if I couldn't find anything, you know, and everything was gone. Everything was gone. Everything was on fire. The only thing which was saved, like 100%, it was my passport and the passport of my wife. I had a Bible, and then I put like everything inside the Bible. That's the only thing the fire didn't touch, right there, you know. And I said, man, the passport is here, you know. I thought about that. I said, man, that's crazy, because imagine like if I have my passport like burn out, I couldn't leave the United States probably, you know, for a while. Like we had a tournament, like maybe 4 or 5 days after. I say, man, I'll fight this tournament, you know. I'll fight because they'll pay a prize for the champion of $2,500. So I lost everything. So if I win, I'll have some money. So let's do it. And then my wife say, should I fight? Have no one in my division. And I say, oh, I think you could fight because you need to stress out, like kind of like relax a little bit and just like go there and just fight, you know, like just have some fun, you know. And then like I was watching the tournament, and I say, oh, I'll grab some acai. And I went to grab the acai. When I come back, like Bibiano Fernandez, he ran, and then he say, Andre, your wife, man, she broke the arm. I'm like, what? She was like on the mat, like laying down, like with the arm broke, and she started looking to me and crying. And she say, I didn't feel like, you know, it was crazy. And I look, I'm like, what the heck, what happened, you know? I went to the finals. I fought like Rafael Lovato, I fought like Casio Werneck, I fought like a lot of good guys, you know? And then I went to the finals with Xande Ribeiro. Xande knew he was gonna beat me, you know? I was middleweight, I was with all these problems, and it was my first year in black belt. He killed me, you know? And when the fight was over, I started like crying. I couldn't hold myself. I started crying really bad because everything started to pass through my head, you know, like a movie, you know. And like I remember like I was getting out of the house, like saving my wife, like trying to, like the fire thing, you know, the fire story, and with my wife like broken the arm and everything, you know. When my wife broke the arm, next day she say, Mom, she called her mom, she said, Mom, I broke my arm. I want to come back home. I don't want to stay here anymore. I lost everything, you know. So I need to come back, I need to come back. And then my kid Peligo, my friend, he say, no man, like right now, don't go. Try to be here, teach your tour of seminars, make some money, and then you guys come back to Brazil like safe, you know. But my wife like, what about me with this arm and everything, you know, like she say, and then the kid say, no, you'll be all right, we're gonna take care of you. You know, like, and then after my wife started to getting better, started to heal the arm, and I started like teaching like all over the United States, I come back, and after we went to Las Vegas, and I went to Mika Sipili Academy, and he helped me a lot. And then when I went there, I was teaching a private lesson, and my wife like came like crying. I say, what happened? And then she say, I'm pregnant. I'm like, wow. Wow. I say, wow. I say, this is crazy, you know. This was like in less than a month, like in 30 days, all this happens, you know. And I'm like, wow. And I say, so I will be a daddy, you know, like this is like crazy. Because that fire, like I learned how to survive. I learned so many things. God like gave me the opportunity to be a daddy. I married my wife. I make very good money like I never made back in the day, you know. And after that, I believe like I'm ready for anything, you know, in my life. So if some problem happens, like I know I'll pass through. I know I'll defeat the problem. I know like what's gonna happen. So I'll have the victory because I believe like God is in my side, and I have a lot of faith and hope, and I have experience with this. So I just thank God for the fire in the house, for almost kill me. You know, He made me a better man. My name is Andre Galvao, and this is my journey.